So another way to blur motion is a technique called panning, where you actually move with your subject. That's also good for people who don't like their subject being blurry. This way you follow with the subject, your subject will be more in focus than the background, and it just adds motion, and if there's distracting background, that blurs as well. So I'm going to cue Diallo, and I'm going to give him a little bit of lead space like we talked about in the last lesson, so he has room to go and he's not right at the edge of the frame. So let's try this out. Ready, Diallo?
Yep.
Cool. And just like with anything dealing with motion, you're going to want to shoot it a few times. I'm going to have Diallo circle back around and do it again because I just want to make sure I have enough shots to choose from, and we'll get the one that looks perfect. I'm going to speed up my shutter speed just a little bit to 1/30th of a second, just so it controls the blur a little bit so it doesn't blur too much. And we'll talk a little bit more about it after this shot. Ready? Go. Cool. So when you're shooting panning, be patient, give yourself plenty of time, shoot it quite a bit to try out different things. One of the things that does come in handy sometimes is switching your focus to manual and focus right where they're going to come across. You want to be following with the subject and pushing your button and moving with the subject. The most common mistake is to come across, and right when you push the button, you stop. And as soon as you do that, you've frozen everything else and Diallo becomes blurry. So you want to follow with the subject and shoot as you're following the subject.